Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with another recap. This was a daily lineup for April 4th, man. I'm already starting off bad. But yeah, man. As you guys can see, spent 10 today, only made 12 back, which is kind of disappointing. Even though I profited, man, definitely want something way more than that. Um, yeah. And actually, if you guys see this last lineup, man, I was supposed to cash, man. Freaking Tyreek Evans missed 4 free throws in a row, but we're gonna really get into these lineups one by one. I'm gonna try to skim through them as fast as possible. Alfred Payton, nice pick. George Hill, kinda in the base of all my lineups. Like these two, Oladipo, Joe Johnson was like the base of a lot of my lineups, and Oladipo ended up flopping. Caspi, I mean, solid. I guess you really don't have high expectations for this dude, so really not mad with the 20 points he gave me. Otto Porter Jr., great game from him. Got 35 out of him, man. This dude had a great game, man. Great game, especially filling in for Paul Pierce. The only thing I'm mad about, I know his price is about to get jacked up to probably like 4,500, and then Paul Pierce is gonna come back and then probably rest again, and then when you're not gonna play him at 4,500 or so. But yeah, man, Dan Bargnani, what a flop. Two points, one rebound. I'd even look at the box score, man. I don't even know if he got injured, but come on, 2 points, one rebound, man. Can't be serious. Did he get benched or something? Something had to happen. Then I had Marvin Williams. Got a great game out of him at 4,800. His price is about to skyrocket to probably like 5,500 because I think he had 30 the last 2 or 3 games. So expect for his price to go up. Then Cousins, man. This dude is really a monster right now. I'm just mad that his price is gonna be unpayable because I refuse to pay over 12.5 for Cousins. Less than matchup is like just too crazy, man. But damn, 72 point game, and that's like I think his third 70 point game within the last week. So, and actually his second triple double back to back for the season, man. So pretty solid from him there. We're gonna try to go through this a little bit faster. Westbrook. This was my experimental lineup. I just really I actually just put anybody. You guys already know. I said I don't really pay up for expensive point guards, man. I think the only way I'll pay up for point guards is in cash games. So yeah, just know if you ever see freaking West, and I just have to play Westbrook in at least one lineup because he can possibly go for like 80 almost every time. So I'm gonna keep. I know the one day that I don't play him, he's gonna go for 80. So I'm gonna keep playing him. I don't care about wasting $2. So what else I had? Any difference? I had Gorcha. He had a solid game. Expect way more than that. Drew Gooden, good game out of him at that price tag. Who else was different? Yeah, John Wall, solid game. He definitely needs about 45. But we'll live with that. Then this lineup, a lot of these dudes kind of slowed up in this lineup. Pau Gasol, I think he had 25 or 26 at halftime. He only ended up with 39. You like for him to double is what he did in the first half, but it didn't do so. Detroit actually made a comeback, so I guess that kind of slowed them down. Um, Alfred Payne, solid game. George Hill, solid game. I told you guys Oladipo, Joe Johnson was the base of a lot of my lineups. Jeff Green, 32 from him, good game. Helped me cash $5 here. Next lineup. This was the best lineup I had of the night. Tyreek Evans, 45. This dude was supposed to have basically 50, man. Dude missed 4 free throws in a row. Took me out the cash in the next lineup, you'll see. George Hill, solid game. Giannis, what a flop. Dude only played 27 minutes today. Lou Williams got 30 out of him. That was great. Tobias Harris, great game from him. Picked him on a nice night. I figured he'd go off today. The Timberwolves been getting killed by small forwards. DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie Cousins, great game from him, man. Then this is the last lineup. Look at this, dude. For those 4 points would have definitely made a difference. Had a solid line once again. Even though freaking if just Oladipo gets 30, man, I don't even want to put the blame because expecting Tyreek, if Tyreek had to get 50 for me to cash, or probably even 47 for me to cash, And at 7,800, man, that's kind of my fault. But let's look real quick. Let me see if we can get it. What does it take to cash? Just need to be in get into the 19,100 spot to cash. Now let's look. I'm gonna actually do this during the video. Don't kill me, guys. You can fast forward. 291. Let's see what it took to cash. 299. Excuse me. Damn. About to just quit because I don't feel like going through all this. It's about to be the same people with the same lineups. Man, but look at this. I had 298 and 299 was basically right by the cash. So you guys get the point. So with that being said, let's get on to my lineups for today, man. I don't want to drag that out. Today, like Tariq Evans, even on a back-to-back, man, going against Portland, who's also coming off a back-to-back, where Portland is just struggling to guard point guards right now. Until they can do so, I'm gonna play Tariq Evans, especially at that price. You kind of can't deny him, man. He just had a 45 point game, or 46 if you want to round it off, which should have been basically 50. But yeah, I definitely like Tyreek today, man, even on the road and such. So I know that kind of deters people away, but somebody has to go off. Then next, I like Jeff Teague. I know a lot of people were down on all the Hawks players, man. They definitely screwed me over last time they played. I think I played Millsap. And who else did I play? I played Demario Carroll, and those dudes played like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I was like, what the hell? But I figure I don't think they'll do that again, seeing as they had like a 3-day rest, and then they don't have any games. They have another 3-day rest coming up. They don't play till the 7th, so I definitely like Jeff Teague. I think they'll play 30 minutes, and at 6,200, and what should be hopefully a high scoring game, man. Just as you guys can see, Brooklyn's been scoring a whole bunch of points. I think they scored over 100 in like their last 4 or 5 games, and they're pushing for a playoff berth. So, you know those guys are gonna have it in for the Hawks, and I don't expect the Hawks to just lay down and play dead. So, like Jeff Teague a lot. Next, JJ Redick. I wasn't a big fan of the shooting guards for today. Oladipo don't like his matchup. Bledsoe don't like his matchup. DeRozan's pretty solid, even though Avery Bradley will probably be guarding him. Probably can slow him up, but you practically need about 37, 38 from DeRozan. And I feel like I could get that from, if I could get 30 from Redick and about 30, 35 from Giannis. So I like these guys, but for Redick, but it should be a high scoring game. Denver's coming off a back-to-back. Hopefully they can keep it close. I am worried of a blowout, but JJ Redick price doesn't kill you and doesn't deter me away from not playing him, man. So yeah, I like him. Giannis going against Orlando, man. They're both coming off back-to-backs, and it's just something I always like to do. Whenever I see Orlando, if the person that's matched up with Tobias has a reasonable price, or it doesn't even have to be a reasonable price, or just a decent NBA player who I know can score and fill up the stat sheet, I like to play them against him, and it usually works in my favor. So it's just not that good defensively. I like Giannis a lot today, man, especially against Orlando, who's not the greatest defensively, man. They have for the most part they struggle, and I definitely like Giannis matchup. The next, Gerald Henderson going up against Philly, who they pretty much can't stop anybody, especially on the road, man. Their games, they don't usually keep them, but they're usually not that close, man. And especially on the road and against a Hornets team that's fighting for a playoff spot. They desperately need this win. Al Jefferson is likely to be out for a while, and Gerald Henderson is playing the 2 now, not small forward. And Philly usually struggles against shooting guards, so I like him a lot. Price doesn't scare me away at all either. So I like Gerald Henderson going up against Philly. He should do a lot more, probably get some more assists, steals, whatever, man. Fill up the stat sheet. Then Harrison Barnes, this is kind of like my pump play for the day to fit in the next couple of people you see I have. So there's not really much to say about him. Just hoping he gets around 20 to 25 Fanduel points, which is not impossible for this guy. But it is can you, against Dallas, man. They won't even need to play their starters that much, man. Pretty much be a blowout, but hopefully he can get his 20 to 25 before he exits the game. He still plays a little bit in garbage time, not a lot, but a little plays a little bit. That next Nerds Noel, he's pretty much solid for all garbage time, man. So, and he's just been on a tear lately. Even at 8,400, I'm still willing to pay up for him against Charlotte, who struggles against power forwards. And I don't think Marvin Williams gonna be able to keep him off the boards or even stop him inside. So I like Nerlens Noel a lot today. So definitely all in on Nerlens Noel, man. Will make up the lineup and he will be in them. So I'm all about the Noel train. Then next we have Ersan Ilyasova going up against Orlando. Um, this dude, he's just one that can stretch the floor, man. And it's like at that price tag, unless his matchup is just ridiculous, man. I feel like I gotta play him, dude. This dude can light up the floor, man. He brings away opposing bigs from the rim, and they have to actually guard him out there. And a lot of people will just want a lot of bigs just want to sag off on him. And then most likely he will have Vucevic guarding him with Dwayne Dedman starting at center and Vucevic playing power forward. Even though Vucevic does play a majority of his time at the center because Dedman doesn't play that many minutes. But I definitely think he can go off and have a good game. So, like Ersan Ilyasova, man. And excuse that noise. I don't know what the hell that was in the background, but yeah, man. Then next we got the center. We have Brook Lopez going up against Atlanta, who's just struggling against centers. And Brook Lopez has been on a tear, man. If we just look at his game log, 56, 37, 44, 52, 28, 54, 41. Has a 65-point game. So, and the Nets, they're just scoring at will right now. I actually watched some of the Brooklyn game, and just Darren Williams and Brook Lopez off that pick and pop was just looking unstoppable. And he just can't. You really can't stop this dude in the post either, man. I don't know what the hell that sound is in the background that's annoying me. I'm doing my video, but I'm too lazy to do this over, so I'm gonna definitely keep this in. But yeah, man, I like Brook Lopez a lot tomorrow. Even at that price tag, I still expect him to go off. And basically, that's about it for today, man. Let me know what you guys think about this lineup. Uh, if you like this video, man, definitely share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, man. I appreciate it, man. Right now, we're on the way to 300 subscribers, man. I'm at like 293 right now, so definitely show some love and support, man. Basically, with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.